Hey guys, I'm Frivolous, commercial producer and CEO for Firestarters Inc. Productions. Today we're going to be going over a track that I created intended for movie scoring, and we'll just go over what that entails ultimately. When I was a kid in high school, I was in the marching band and concert band, which ultimately is where I got my start in commercial music. But at that point, I played tenor saxophone more so than I do now. And I recall this piece that we played called Nimrod, Enigma Variation. And the piece kind of stuck with me. It's one of my favorite classical pieces of music. And today I built a track around the chord progressions from that original piece. Now I have a clip here of it, the original, being performed by the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, in which I listened to when I rearranged the string lines for this actual track. I'm going to play a piece of it real quick and then we'll jump right in. It's a gorgeous score. If you ever get a chance to listen to the entire thing, Nimrod Variations, Enigma Variation. I'm going to save you some time. I actually went ahead and scored this entire record, but I'm going to go through piece by piece and kind of let you hear what it is and how I put it together. Um, as you can recall, what you just heard, this is kind of what I built from that. Now the entire record is built around that theme and that progression, and as I go throughout it, you'll hear it and its repetition. I pictured this track or this track being intended for like the intro scene in a movie or maybe a preview or what have you for a scoring of a movie. So the instrumentation as you listen kind of has that vibe. So with a record like this, it's just always important to make sure that these records sort of build from beginning to end. It just has to have progression and movement, and it just gives the record contrast. It keeps it from being boring, it keeps it from being repetitious, and it keeps the ear listening from beginning to end. Now this is a short piece. This thing's only like 2.5-3 minutes long, and obviously if this was actually scored for a movie, I would expand on it a bit. But it kind of gives you an idea of what these sort of things sound like. I'm actually going to play the string arrangements on the hook section, the biggest section in this, just to kind of give you an idea of of where it goes from the inside out. Oops, let me turn it up. You add these other two sounds that I put in there. Matter of fact, one of them is actually French horn. It's a French horn line. The second time through this section, I actually have a guitar solo that I put in here, just as kind of a climax piece. And you add everything, of course, and you get this. And I'm going to go ahead and take this straight on out. Thanks for stopping by, guys.